Hello Scorpio, and welcome to the second half of July. And right about this time, as this video comes out, Mercury will be going direct on the 12th. So for any of you who've been frustrated by things not seeming to run smoothly for the last few weeks, maybe miscommunication, that usually falls under a Mercury retrograde, and that is ending on the 12th. And actually, from that point forward, things look really, really good for July. On the 20th, we have a new moon in Cancer, which is a great time to think about some plans you want to bring in for the next month. It's also a water sign like you, so it should be really a positive emotional environment for you on the 20th. And continuing to move towards the end of the month, we have a really great Jupiter-Neptune transit, which brings feelings of optimism and sometimes some really good luck and a sense of connection. So if the beginning of this month was rocky for you, take heart, because the second half of the month is just going to get better and better. All right, let's see what the cards have in store for you for your own personal message. Well, we start out with a lot of power here. And one thing I'm going to say, just looking at the center of this reading, is right now, if there's an idea you have and you want to make it real, it's a really good idea to not go it alone. I would get instruction on it. There seems to be this message for you, and this can be anything. This can be spiritual, this can be educational, this can be professional. But if there's anything that you want to attempt, right now is a really good time to not reinvent the wheel, but get instruction. And the fact is that, you know, even an investment, even if you have to do some monetary investment in education or something like that, would work out really well for you, because riding on the heels of that energy, we have the Magician. And with the Magician, anything is possible. It is one of the preeminent master manifestor cards, and it is definitely connected to learning something new, learning a new trade, or getting a certificate, or raising your educational level on the profession you have now. It is, if you've been thinking about maybe on a more healing or spiritual front, doing a retreat, something like that. And it would be worth the investment if you want to start a bit of a new path. I really like this energy up in this quadrant. There seems to be this message of right now, even, you know, regardless of what's going on in your life, this is a really good month to take a deep breath and enjoy what you do have, right? I mean, if you like coffee, you make your coffee in the morning, it's delicious. Just be like, wow, this is delicious coffee, and that sunrise is gorgeous. It's that kind of energy. Not looking for the big dopamine rush, but really grounding yourself in simple pleasure, and that's the energy around you for about the next month. Some of you, not all of you, okay, but I'm speaking to those of you that I'm addressing here, may have recently started a relationship or in the beginning of a relationship. This is a really beautiful energy that goes with the Magician. And what I have to say is, if we're talking about relationship, this reading is definitely saying the equation to your success is to be yourself. Really own your individuality, rather than thinking, oh, what does the other person want? Think about, wow, I'm a good package. These are my interests. I have my own needs, my own desires, and my own things to offer that I'm not going to find in a book, on a web page, and this other person can't tell me what those are. That is your road to success. So let your freak flag fly, Scorpio. If you're in a long-term relationship, there's a little different message. It means that this is a good time to pursue a separate interest outside of any interest you have with your significant other. That will keep you interested in life, that will help you grow, that will keep you attractive, right? Definitely, this is like the opposite energy of codependent. It's like really, even when we're in significant and committed relationships, there are times where we need to individuate, and it makes our relationship stronger and more interesting. Like I said, if you're single, there's a really good chance you may be swept off your feet this month, especially and pretty much only if you've already established something that's really good. So if you're right at the beginning and it's feeling good, it might get even better. And it, the prospect looks good for those of you who are searching. I've got to say, the message this month is be yourself, wear it loud and proud, and that's how you'll attract to you what you want. As we move towards the end of this reading and we look more towards your outcome, basically what this is saying is that if you put in the effort, if you show what you're made of, and professionally, educationally, this is about integrity. You will be noticed for it and you will be rewarded, okay? This can be, and oftentimes is mostly about a professional situation, but it can actually be anything. It can be educational, it can be interrelational. With this card, it's a very solid foundation based on your hard work, and you get noticed for that. And that, along with the Magician, to me, is a great recipe for success in manifesting some ideas this month. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you found that helpful, and stay safe out there, and I will check in with you next month.